Okay. What up? What up? What up? Decided to do a random Q&A. What's up, Abby? What's up, Troll Our Lives? Good evening. Hey, yo. What's up, Ronald? What's up, John? What's Gucci? It's random Q&A. It's Sunday. My wife just went shopping. I just felt like saying hi to you guys. I haven't made a video in a couple weeks. Oh, man, these messages are disappearing quick. Oh, I can see them still. I see. All right. Hey, can you shout out Matthew Vlogs? Sure, go check out Matthew Vlogs. I can't tell you for sure if they're good, but I hope they are. That's for sure. No thanks needed, Tim. It's all good. Janine, hey. Hey. Caitlin, hey. Basically, just hey to everybody. How's everyone doing? How's your guys' weekend? Glad to see you. Howdy from Kentucky. What's up, Big Daddy? That feels really weird to say. Glad to see you all. Figured to check you out. Cool. I mean, it's just a casual live stream, Henry. Sarah, it's good. Fuck the ward. How's life? Life's okay. It's kind of been a bad mental health week, to be perfectly honest, but I can't complain. Moods crash. That's just part of life. Thank you for your Willie Rodos. Thank you for your videos. They're really helpful. I'm glad to know that. I appreciate the feedback. Rory, what's up, Rory? Long time no see, boss. Some probably can't spell my name. You probably can't say Hassim. Yeah, I mean, I probably can't say your name, but now that I see it, I could spell it. Hey, bud. What's up, B Cash in 1962? Gary Smith, how the HRT going? It's stuck, man. I need to make an update video on the HCG, but I've been like afraid to start it, and I feel so bad to have to say that because I just keep repeating myself. But I've just been afraid to start the HCG. I'm gonna get out of here for a Seahawks game, dude. George, bounce for a Seahawks game. Good to see you. I should probably go watch that. Wonder Bro, hey man, we haven't talked in a while. Shout out, recommend you in a few videos. Much love. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for everyone to go check out anyone's channel on YouTube. 100%. Just, if it's worth staying, you stay. Michael O'Connell, hey, what's up? Joshua Ballard, what's up? How's it going? Happy Sunday. It's going all right. John, hey, from Australia? I've always wanted to go there. Sarah Carrick, 10 out of 10. I know this live stream just must be so invigorating. It must be so invigorating. Javon Brooks, hello from Houston. What up? Hey, what do you guys think about, real quick, what do you guys think about me doing a live stream every Sunday? Could that be a thing? Would you guys be down? Could you care less? Cavs or Warriors from Ernest Rillman. I mean, I think the Warriors are going to win. It would be ridiculous if they didn't. But ever since they got Durant, I don't want the Warriors to win because I'm butthurt over sports moves like that. So I hope Cavs pull off some once-in-a-lifetime miracle. Angry Fat Pranks. Hey, so how's the DPDR? I mean, the depersonalization hasn't really been a thing for me for a long time. It was for a couple of years. It hasn't been for a long time. I certainly have things that happen that make me feel like I'm experiencing symptoms similar to depersonalization, like, I don't know, being hungover or eating a bunch of ice cream before bed or not getting enough sleep, too much caffeine. Those things can make me feel similar to that. Doug from Missouri. Hey, brother, after feeling like life was ending because of the depression, I found out that I have sleep apnea, and once I got on meds, I feel a lot better. Haven't seen you in a while. I missed you. That's awesome, Doug. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that not addressing sleep apnea can 100% create side effects and symptoms and feelings that would mirror mental health problems for sure, because you're constantly tired. Dan Navarez, find him through me. Okay. Michael O'Connell, love the videos. Thanks, dog. Kelly Bow, what up? What's up? Sarah Carrick, does your shirt say... No, absolutely not. Hunt greatness. No. That's my Sherman. Noah! It's been a while, homie. Yeah, man. I've been a shitty YouTuber for a while. Can I get an amen? I'm being complacent. But I miss you guys. Like, I was having a bad day. I was having a really, really bad day today. I mean, I had some good things happen today. And I'm trying to have a good day. But depression-wise, obsession-wise, I've just been having a rough day. And I already feel better just getting on here and getting outside of myself and saying hi to you awesome people. So, what do you mean? You awesome people. Pug on your rug. I'm so anxious, man, but I love watching videos. I'm sorry, bro. Anxiety is the worst, and I'm suffering from a bit right now. It's flared up. Control what you can, and just hang in there. Katie hi. Hey, Ronald Holden. Holy crap. That's awesome. I love your vids, man. Keep up the good work, brother. You're an inspiration. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Elsa, I fucked up my sleep schedule again. Woke up at 5 p.m. How do you keep your sleep schedule right side up? I think just by having a very consistent regular schedule. That's how I keep my sleep schedule in check. Because I just have no choice but to get up, and then I benefit from it. Chris Thomas, hey, what up? Maritza Lorenzo, hi. Hello. Caleb McConnell, Noah, I go to therapy, but I also want some checkup with other physical stuff to see if I'm making my DPDR worse. Where should I start? I mean, get blood work. You should start with getting blood work and make sure that all of that is in check, I would say. Gringo Viejo, Odessa, Texas. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Ivan Gonzalez, do it. Hi from Las Vegas. Dude, I've been low-key craving a Vegas trip. Like, I've never done a Vegas trip. Am I too close? Is this, like, way too close? Did it get weird? I've never done a Vegas trip, and I've always wanted to. And I got a buddy who has family in Vegas. Anyway, Buzzkill, cool. Yep. Australia, awesome, man. You should do it. That's from John Brook. Maritza Lorenzo, hello from Florida. Never been to Florida. Hey from Florida. Hey from Beaverton, Oregon. Megan Hun, yes. Chris Thomas, how you doing? I'm okay. I'm blessed, that's for sure. I'd watch a live stream with you in it every Sunday. Thanks for the feedback. I asked that question earlier. Do you, man, from Buzzkill. Doug from Missouri, Sunday. See you then. Perfect. Abby Croner. Any tips on how to get yourself on a sleep schedule when your mental health hates sleep schedules? I think my biggest tip for getting on a sleep schedule, especially when you're struggling with mental health, is really coming to terms with the realities of how it'll impact your mental health if you got on one. I mean, like, really internalize that. So it's no surprise that when you're on a consistent sleep schedule, especially if you're getting to bed legitimately before midnight, I mean, speaking for myself, I just feel better. And so I'm in tune with that. And that helps me. It just keeps me focused to not compromise. Live stream Sundays, yeah, from Westside BB. Westside Barbell? That's my jam. What's up with you? Caitlin's Journey, do it. Sarah Carrick, I'd watch it. Cool, I'm way behind, aren't I? Ronald Holden, Kingsport here. Shout out, man, please. Yeah, shout out to Kingsport, Tennessee. And Ronald. Shout out to anyone just tuning into this random live stream. Michael O'Connell, I'd be down for live stream. Cool. April Orange, I like the weekly live stream idea. Also, question, how do you appreciate the good or at least normal days? I've been feeling well lately, and sometimes I can't help but think, when is it going to end? That's so normal. I hate that phenomenon. Isn't that weird? I've always thought that was weird, that like, for people that struggle with hardships or mood disorders or just everyday life, you can have these like horrible days, right? And they can lead to weeks into months or whatever. And then you have a few good ones, and you spend most of your good ones wondering why you feel okay, questioning if you're actually feeling okay, and then waiting to feel bad again. It's fucked up. I don't know why that happens, but I hate it. Like, legitimately hate it. And I think what I do is that can help me not obsess over it is just acknowledging it and maybe putting pen to paper and just like saying I'm grateful for this day, and I'm going to accept this day, and just be consistent with that. Put affirmations out there every day, write them down. I'm not going to sabotage a good day. And another thing that I might add is that if you're used to having bad days, or at least from my perspective, if you're used to having bad days for long stretches, if you have like mood disorders, what can really help you respect and accept the better days is just to continue fighting for them, because they will come. And as bad days lessen and okay days or less shitty days increase, you start to trust them more. You don't question it so much. That's a good question. I just got lost on a tangent there. Kelly Bo. By the way, I get free passes on people's names, okay? I'm really bad at knowing how to pronounce names. Kelly Bo says, I think it would be great if you can go live every Sunday. That'd be sweet. Weekly live videos, awesome. Thank you guys for the positive reinforcement to maybe do that. Fuck, I miss you guys. I miss making videos. Gary Smith, I'm starting HCG in August. My PCP was man enough to say he knew anything about HRT after starting around tier 2. That's awesome. Good for you. I'm just scared. I'm so scared right now to start. I think I have OCD. Well, I know I got OCD, but I think I have, what's it called? Oh, God, come on. I got some post-traumatic stress disorder over shots. Neil A., what's on your shirt, dude? All I see is UNT. Damn, everyone thinks it says the C word. No, hunt. Backwards hunt. I'm assuming, I'm honestly not smart enough to determine whether or not this is right set up for you guys, but it's just hunt. It's not the other word. Is this light I got on too bright? I'm going to get to that response way too late. Do live streams helps everyone feel more protected from Misfire Jack. Yeah, and I want to feel more connected to you guys. I feel pretty disconnected from you guys right now, and that's my fault. Abu Samra, I've been on HRT for a year. Please update on HCG. Yeah, the update on HCG is that I'm too big of a pansy to start it. It's in my fridge. I've been scared for 3 months. I'm looking at it. I have to pin myself, right? I have to take the HCG via a shot, and it's not intramuscular. It's subcutaneous, but something about putting a new foreign substance into my body scares me, because that's how my mental breakdown started. I'm having major barriers with that. I need to do a dedicated video to that. I guess I'm dealing with some shame there too, but that's nothing new. My ass is always feeling ashamed of something. Can I get an amen? Laura Shoemaker. Hi, Noah from Iowa. Yes, live stream every Sunday. Awesome. Hi, Laura. Hope you're having a good day. How's the benzo taper coming? It's not coming. Peabody. Angie Peabody. It's not coming. I'm on 0.125 Klonopin every other day. My psychiatrist literally tells me it's like sprinkling magic fairy dust on the top of my head for a guy my size to be taking 0.125 every day or every other day. Excuse me. But there's another fear-based thing. It's a security blanket, and I'm weak. Marla Robinson. Hey, Marla. I always love seeing you in the comments. You're like consistently wonderful. Do more updates, please. Yes, ma'am. Buzzkill. I'm coming down from a long binger. Ugh, that's the worst. Drink water, take electrolytes, and try to avoid the next one. Penelope Mar. Hello from Greece. Ooh, that's awesome. What time is it there? I'm not sure I'll notice when your response comes, but Gary Smith, life happens for sure. Audrey Confused Sewer. What were the good things? Oh, no. I don't even remember the context of that question. If you're asking what the good things were for my day today, it was just that I got to go to the beach with my wife. My face blown out. It is blown out. I should turn this light down. I got a light on me, and it's really bright. Hold on. Oh, that might be better, huh? Let's dial that back a little bit. I just didn't want you guys to have, like, terrible image quality. Brad Wright, thanks for the videos. Thank you for watching my videos. Hardly feel worthy. Michael O'Connor, are you still doing CrossFit? Yeah, I'm still doing CrossFit. I do CrossFit 5-6 days a week. Basically, I drank the Kool-Aid and I love it. I'm never going back. But I got love for all disciplines. James Mahaffey. Hey, man. What's up, dude? Chris Thomas. My friend has been healed from depression and she's very happy now. I love your videos. Oh, that's... Chris, thank you for sharing that with me. Honestly, that's what it's all about. I still 100% benefit from news like that, hearing stuff like that. My bad for all the movement, you guys. I should probably hold still. Right. Let's see. That's my Herman. Dude, I just got of my anxiety and blood pressure meds a few weeks ago. It's been rough adjusting. Was taking Lexapro. That's tough. The brain's very slow to adjust to anything. I'm sorry it's been rough. Just don't take your thoughts. Don't take your feelings too personal if you can help it. You seem like a smart guy, so maintain that perspective as you adjust, and God, comfort yourself while you do. Sorry, dog. Playing it old school. Hey, Noah, got DP from smoking weed? Yeah, that's a thing. Shout out to... Look, listen, little disclaimer, and this is from someone who's definitely weed-friendly. I don't smoke weed, but I'm weed-friendly. Be careful. Be mindful of how you respond to it if you tend to have like an anxious response, because there's this very scary thing called depersonalization, derealization, usually triggered by a panic attack while smoking that can make you feel like you're in a dream for a long time, and it's very unsettling. I had it. Anyway, and my girlfriend smoke it, and I can't stop getting upset because I wish I could do it. Any advice? Wait, hold on. Did I skip something? Smoking weed, but all my friends and my girlfriend smoke. I think my advice is just to remember that you got to take care of yourself. You got to focus on yourself, and you got to let them do what they want to do and not take it personal, and just realize that you're protecting yourself. You have a legitimate reason. That's why I don't smoke weed, because it's just for safety. Joshua Ballard, how's lifting and exercise? Is good. It's really good. It's one of the most consistent parts of my entire life is getting swole and working out. It's really good. I don't know what I'd do without it. Steve Thorne, Lyme disease below, starting testosterone next week. Nice to see you, Noah. Good luck with that. I have one friend who has that, and yes, it does. And I hope the TRT goes well. Be patient with it. Buzzkill LMAO, Dylan T. Your videos on depersonalization, derealization have been helping me. Thanks for the videos. Your channel saved me. Thank you for sharing that, Dylan. You're nice people like you save me every day. Sharp beard. I know. Look at this. Look at these little razor blades. Tell that to my girl. Poor thing. I cut her up. I'm moving this light back again. I don't like. Something's wrong. Let's go back. There we go. All right. Yeah, that seems better. Buzzkill. Got creepy for a sec, for real. Alex, hey man, did you ever suffer from confusion? Of course. Honestly, depending on how I'm treating myself and what's going on, I still feel like I suffer from confusion. A lot of that can be lifestyle and diet related. Well, this is awkward. I'm trying to watch this vid, but my connection is shit, so the video's stuttering. Well, I know it's me. It used to be called Sane Craze. Yeah, sorry about that. What up, though? Don't let it be awkward. It doesn't have to be awkward. Nosage Boz. What up, Noah? What you do takes balls. I needed someone to help me with depersonalization and almost passed. Damn, dude, terrible thoughts. Your videos help me so much, man. I thank you with all that I am. No thanks needed, bro. But you're welcome. I'm glad you're okay. Or at least staying in the good fight. Rafiq, 1983. Hi, you give me hope. I have depression, anxiety disorder, hypothyroidism, and 2 weeks ago, low testosterone. I see how you're turned your life around. It really helps. Greetings from Poland. Thanks, man. Pug on your rug. My obsessional thoughts are off the wall. I just can't seem to get things right. I feel hopeless, and I want to break down. OCD is my primary diagnosis, and I'm switching off meds. Yeah. Excuse me. I Sorry, guys. Yeah, obsessional thoughts. I mean, flood the comments with anything supportive when it comes to obsessing, because that's what I've been doing this last week. And it's the first time I've struggled with pure obsession in a long time. I've had a good half year or 7 or 8 months of not doing that, and I'm very much in a cycle of obsession right now. It's too bad. Stay brave. It gets better. Custard Pie Kashmir. Yo, Noah, what's up? Ty, yo, hi, I love you. Oh, I love you too. Will S. Yee. Yeah, I see. What's up, Will? Your last victory. Thanks for helping, Noah. You make a difference. Sending love from Montana. I think that's Montana. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot to me. Chris Thomas, any tips for your past coming back to haunt you? Mine was painful. Yeah, I think the tip for dealing with your past is to clean your side of the street, control what you can, make peace with it enough to where you're staying in the present, and probably introduce something like a gratitude journal. Shane McGibbon, your wife preggers yet? Not yet. My ass needs to get on the HCG first. So, hopefully soon. Artistic Amnesia, random live stream, yay. Yay. Buzzkill, can't sleep with anxiety, dying here. Oh, glad you're doing a live stream tonight. Helps me. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, man. I just had that the other morning. So, the other morning, I woke up at like 2:45 to pee. And I've been dealing with some anxiety, right? I haven't been doing super great this last week. And, I just laid there like in terror for 2 hours, just spinning and spinning and thinking and thinking and thinking, and not able to calm my mind. So I got up and did laundry, and that sort of helps. But I hate when that happens, and it really causes you to, or at least causes me to be just so grateful for when I do sleep and when I'm stable. Shane McGibbon, missed the sperm sample update. I didn't actually make one. I have no active sperm. I mean, a lot of you guys are going to get little sneak peeks into some videos that I should be making and I haven't made, and one of them is the fact that I did a sperm sample after being on testosterone replacement therapy for so long, right? And the results came back that I have, like, No. No active swimmers. He's no bueno. He's bad. That's why I need to start the ACG as soon as I can get over myself. Let's see. Steve Thorne. Good days. I feel overwhelmed trying to catch up. Yeah. Will S. Good to see you back, bro. Thanks, man. Ditto. Custard pie, cashmere. Noah, you should look into ACG. Yeah. It's in my fridge. Steve Thorne. Lots of guilt. It's a thing. I'm a guilty person. It's like I fight happiness with guilt. It's stupid. Ravel, absolutely agree with mood swings. Yeah. Nar Apple owns. I think the thing about mood swings that I always have to remember is that they swing. So what goes up must come down, but vice versa, right? Hey, from Nar Apple owns. Hey, Leslie Smith, you're an inspiration. Thanks. If you say so, but thank you. I believe I have the capacity to inspire, and I certainly can be inspired, so I appreciate that. See, I struggle with compliments. As much as they make me feel good, I feel very, like always unworthy. I made a video about that. Nara Apple owns, love your vids. Thank you. Tayo, self-medicating tips. I mean, I guess I don't know what you mean. If you mean self-medicating tips like drinking and smoking or something like that, then I got none for you because, I think we should all strive to not self-medicate. But, I mean, you can self-medicate with extra sleep, maybe a little more water, vitamin D, methyl B12, stuff like that. Drew Bristol, Noah, been listening to you for a long time. You're doing a great job. You're very encouraging. I do try to be encouraging. That is something I can give myself credit for. And I appreciate and need encouragement, so thank you, man. Jeff Blue, what's good? Do this more often, please. Yeah, I will. I appreciate that. I like doing it on my phone, by the way. It's so fucking easy. You can just fire this thing up like instantly. It's awesome. And life's good. Summertime, baby. I'm glad it's summertime. April Orange, thanks for all the support. Thank you. You're hot. Do you still have fantasies with guys? Thanks, and no, I don't. Buzzkill, ha ha ha. Will. Damn it. I'm not even going to read it. Kind of greatness. It's too funny. Save us. Gary Smith, 31 gauge sub-Q, no pain at all. Yeah, it's not the pain, like the subcutaneous, which just means we're taking a needle, right, guys, and we're injecting it into our fat, and not the muscle. That's not the part that fucks with my head. It's the chance that I'll have like a paradoxical reaction. Ravel, does tamoxifen reverse gyno? I don't know. Artistic amnesia, how long after starting TRT to notice changes? I think it depends on the person. I was not one of those people with TRT. By the way, guys, for anyone, I'd be shocked if you guys don't know this about me, but I don't want to assume anything. I'm on testosterone replacement therapy. I've been on it for a long time because I didn't have almost any testosterone. Anyway, when I first started, the only thing that I really noticed initially was that I was more hungry. I had a better appetite. But mental health-wise, not a lot of difference until, I don't know, like 6 weeks. And then every month after that sort of built on the month before. Sam Handa, ACG is no big deal. It's just water. I know. I believe you. Kevin Walter, appreciate your vids and inspiration. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Lauren Mack, hi. Hey, Lauren. Andrew Corral, is lit? Yeah, dog. It's for lit. Gary Smith, I'm in. Thanks, dude. Chris Thomas, I love live streams. Yeah, I need to do them more. Divine Dancer, hey, what up? Elsa, my ass is always feeling shame for something. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, S. Yeah, back in the vid. Doug S. from Missouri. Don't feel disconnected. We're all here for you when you need us. This is your channel, not ours. We'll be here. See, that's crazy, right? That's what's crazy. Thank you, though. Zombie Cat Gamer. It's not, I received that. I keep telling other people not to deny nice things, so I received that. Thank you. Zombie Cat Gamer, hi. Sub, girl? Assuming it's a girl. Sorry if it's a dude. Sub, bro. Chris Thomas, it's 10:56 p.m. here. He's late. I remember the first question. Phil, I'm the best. Love you, bro. Keep up the motivational videos. Yeah, I will. Just need to keep making them. Yellow Rose 2. Have you ever thought about going on YouNow? I don't even know what YouNow is. I will look it up after I finish this live stream. I truly don't know what that is. Should I? Is that something I should do? Alex Alice, do you get anxiety at the gym? I mean, if I go into the gym, if I go into my CrossFit class more anxious and I feel that tightness in my chest and what have you, occasionally I can exacerbate it with extreme, intense exercise. I can, but usually it's the opposite. I would say on average, or in all likelihood, it's going to relieve some of that anxiety and help me get out of my head and sort of purge it from my body. But occasionally, I have to be careful about my heart rate. Audrey, confused sewer. Wow, having the good day is always a surprise. Yeah. I had to un-RSVP out of a family wedding, and I had a lot of grief from it. Could you check to see if we have TP? If you aren't busy filming, that's funny. Okay, guys, we're going on a journey real quick. I'm not going to lose my spot, but my wife is at the store, and she needs to know if we have toilet paper, and I need to check for her. So let's find out if we've got toilet paper. Because who doesn't need to wipe their ass from time to time? Okay, let's see. We've got one roll of toilet paper. How do I do this? How do I, can I go away from this and text her back? Uh-oh. All right. Shoot, I have no idea if I can, get out of this and come back. I'm afraid to try. But if I don't get back to her, I can't wipe my own ass. Oh, I got it. I'm going to get on my computer and hit her up on Facebook Messenger. Sorry, I don't know how annoying this may or may not be to you guys, but duty calls and I have to respond, but I don't want to end the live stream. So, here we go. Facebook Messenger. My fault, guys. If you have the patience, hang in there with me. Guess I can answer a question while this is loading. Good days. Distracted. JBE162, I enjoy your channel, bro. It's good to hear from a man dealing with this pain. Yeah, I mean, the more men that can communicate about what they're actually experiencing, is really important when it comes to mood and emotions and feelings, So I am a big advocate of honesty amongst men when it comes to how they're feeling, and women too, of course. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm responding to my wife. We are out of TB. I always knew my goal in life was to get just big enough on YouTube to do a live stream where I can talk about toilet paper and people will still wait. This is basically, it's a coming of age story for an internet personality, even a teeny tiny one like me. We're out of TP. I'm doing a live stream. Okay, then I'll get back to it. I'm doing a live. Sorry guys, sorry, live stream. Okay. We've been LOL. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, this thumb was getting sore. Okay. Custard Pie Cashmere, I want to commend you for being so open about what's going on in your life. True courage right there. I can't even post a video of myself doing anything anywhere. Yeah, I think that sort of ties to my last thing. You should, by the way. I think if my channel is if there's something I can say about my channel without a shadow of a doubt, is that people want more people being honest as they can be. And even to this day, I have to remind myself not to lie, not to fake, to try to be authentic and open with people and real, because that's the only chance we have to connect. Like you and me, you and a stranger. Cut the bullshit as much and as frequently as possible, and you'll make real connections and you'll learn real things about yourself and blah, 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 blah. It's important. Kevin Walter, one of my favorite realist YouTubers. Thanks, Kevin. It's pretty much all I have to offer. Audrey Confuser, yeah, I love your channel. Thanks, dude. Chris Thomas, I have to go. Later, dog. Rman6458, was your DP... Jess. Oh, no, it wasn't triggered by weed. It was triggered by... So my depersonalization, personally, was triggered by a medication called VIVITROL. If you want to look it up, you can. But it's a huge intramuscular medication supposed to help with cravings for alcohol, among other things. And I had a paradoxical reaction, and it spiraled me into a massive suicidal mental breakdown. It's the whole reason this channel exists. But a lot of people, by the way, when I get people contacting me about depersonalization, they contact me saying that they smoked weed, had a panic attack, and they became depersonalized. And it's just something people need to know. That can't happen. Ibrahim Delibasar, Ian. Aliana, oh Lord. Aliana Goose, Noah. Aliana! UNT from EBEC. Seroquel, Ian. Kevin Walter, I was fine when I was young. Smoking now, I get anxious. Sucks. Yeah, that does suck. I've heard about that. Some people, I've just heard that happens. Sarah Carrick, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Damn it. I should have known eventually someone would stump me with a question. I'm going to say neither. Neither. I'm going to say that they were both created at the same time by a cruel and unusual stroke of fate. Hashtag science? I don't know. Why do you have to ask such tough questions? Can't we just talk about depression? You got me, Sarah. In front of everyone. John Brook, I've just been fired for blowing over on breathalyzer. I've had 3 days of hell. I just used up my last chance. I can't tell my family. I'm too ashamed. I'm in remote mining town and nobody to talk to. Damn, John, that's really depressing. I'm sorry. I mean, if you were sitting next to me, I'd ask you, what are you going to do? I think, and you didn't ask, but I think you, from reading that comment, are in a place in your life where you're either going to self-destruct further or possibly realize you can go no lower and now you have a chance to go up. You certainly have one of two options there. I hope you choose the better one. JBE 160, very frustrating when you can't tell your friends and family how you really feel as a man. Yeah, that is frustrating, and I encourage you to pick and choose people that you can test out in terms of seeing if maybe they'll accept your truth and maybe you'll draw something out of them. Jill S. Noah, I've had DPDR for the past 4.5 years. Jesus. Now I got mild DPDR. The way I healed myself from OCD and made DPDR better was through reprocessing fears and traumatic thoughts and staying positive. Yeah, I've as I have decompensated a little bit this past week, it reminds me that I need to work harder. I need to do more. I need to stay vigilant. But when things get good, I tend to get lazy. And when things get bad, I respond. It'd be nice if I could buy in more consistently, at least, to the ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, methodology or ideology. Michael Constantino, hey Noah, what's up, Mike? Jill S. affirmations. Yes, affirmations. Everyone, write down affirmations. So if you feel like you're a piece of shit, like I constantly do, write down that you're not. I am worthy of good things. I am capable of making changes. I am smart enough. I am whatever. Write it down and start getting your brain to scan yourself for positive. Dylan T, any instant relief tips for derealization? For me, being in smaller spaces helps with derealization. Being big, open, stimulating spaces like outdoors sometimes, depending on what's going on, malls, crowded places, that's really triggering for me. But if you can be in smaller, familiar places around familiar people, I think that's really helpful. And I think as much as it can be stressful when you're depersonalized to not feel like yourself, because you don't, I think it's important to go back to old behaviors, old actions, old friends, old movies, old games, old things that trigger old feelings that can keep you in touch with the real you that's still in there. Ash Lover PR93, you're oh wow, I can read, I swear. You're awesome. Thanks for being you. No, you're awesome. Thank you for being you as well. Yvonne Gonzalez, do you get manic episodes too? I think so. I actually think I get minor manic episodes. I've had my wife make comments like that, and other people make comments like that, where I'll just feel so good sometimes, and I'm so energetic, and I'm so mouthy, and constantly just making jokes. And anyway, I guess the short answer is yes. I think so. Ibrahim Deli Blasar, all your messages, dog, are getting message retracted. What's going on? Thank you for Michael Constantino. Noah, thank you for supporting me last year with losing my mother and being addicted to alcohol. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Buzzkill, where are you cutting your girl up? It's inappropriate. Arman6458. By the way, love you, man. Your videos help my brother through really hard times. I'm honored to know that. Sarah Barrick, Buzzkill got mad jokes for real. Fair Garcia, hi from Argentina. You are awesome. Gracias, amigo. Assuming you speak Spanish. Amiga. Buzzkill. Gary Smith, I just want to thank you for your videos with the doc. Love her graphs, and it has got me information on TRT so I could be my own doc or act like one. Yeah, you're welcome. I got to get Dr. Zelfin on this channel more. Well, as hey man, want to see you do 405 on bench press. I can't put up 405 guys on bench press. Oh God, I'm sorry. I got long nose hairs. Got to trim them. They're itchy. But I could probably hit 385. EBEC, over medicated in America for real. God, I'm sorry. Off camera. Got it. There we go. Biera Pietris. Question: did you ever have POTS, like symptoms with anxiety? I don't know what that means. Sorry. Especially sorry if you waited around for me to answer that. I really don't know what that means. POTS. Someone, quick. What are all caps POTS? What do those acronyms stand for? Eric Thorson. We live in a bad world. Yeah, I think that's why it's important that we find beauty in it and best we can. Yellow Rose 2 meditation. That's a very good reminder. Kevin Walter, you still on low dose Klonopin? Yep, 1.125 every other day because I struggle with letting go. For obsessive thoughts, no, I don't know if that question from Yellow Rose. Oh, meditation for obsessive thoughts. Yes, I will probably meditate tonight. Seth Rowe told, depression and anxiety is such a bitch, dude, for real. And what's even more sad is that, you got loudmouths like me being really open about it, right, and talking about it because I'm scared. I literally talk about my mood problems because I'm scared, and I'm afraid that if I don't talk about it, maybe I won't be able to deal with it anymore someday. It's a fear-based response, and so far it's helped. So what makes me sad is the idea that there are people genuinely fucked up and struggling, but they won't talk about it, and so they're alone. And you already feel, I think a lot of us inherently feel alone anyway, so it's like even more alone. Fuck. Okay. Aang Peabody, Klonopin can cause DR, DP, and OCD thoughts and behavior, especially if you are intolerant to the benzo. 1.25 milligrams is not a small dose. That's 25 milligrams. Okay, no, 0.125, guys. Sorry, the Klonopin. Every other day, I tapered down from a higher dose, but I'm now on 0.125 every other day of Klonopin, not 1.25. Jeff Blue, and I agree with you. Those penguin cunts just won the NHL title, pardon my language. I don't watch hockey, but it sounds like it's something important to you, so that sucks. And F the Penguins, apparently. Michael Constantino, I get anxiety at the gym because I'm skinny compared to the buff dudes, and I have hyperthyroidism, which makes me sweat puddles so much that people stare. I hate it so much. Yeah, I sweat puddles too, and everyone was once like all the people that you see in the gym that are pretty stacked or fit or whatever. A lot of them started off not that way, and I'll tell you from the perspective of someone who's in pretty good shape. I'm not telling you I'm like some Hulk man, but I am so inspired by people that are skinnier in the gym and just starting, or overweight in the gym and just starting. I'm so glad they're there. So everyone starts somewhere. So just don't let that stop you. That wouldn't be a good enough reason in my book. Anna Paula, I was reading your bio info. How can you be sure your suicidal ideation came from the drug and not the previous condition? I'd never had suicidal ideations until right after the drug, the Klonopin. Not the Klonopin, the VIVITROL. That's how. I never ever once had thoughts like that. They happened immediately after I took that shot. I broke down over the course of 2 or 3 days that my anxiety got worse, my depression got worse, my confusion, my depersonalization got worse, and then I couldn't eat for a month, lost 20, 30 pounds, and started convincing myself it was time to kill myself. I'm positive that's what caused it. Sarah Long, what do you suggest for someone whose DPDR has been around for 5 years now? Gets slightly better every now and then, but hasn't gone away. I don't have anxiety and have been on meds for years now. I know this is like a generic answer, but I still think there's some merit to it. I think you should get blood work. I think you should make sure that hormonally speaking, there are zero imbalances in you, nothing that you couldn't address that way. I'd start there, and then I would just keep trying things. Not even one worker, LOL, from Buzzkill. I missed the context of that one. Pug on your rug. What's the best way to deal with hopelessness, with anxiety, and the feelings like I won't get better, that I messed up my life? I think something that I have to keep in mind, and something I've said on this channel before, is that, I accept that when I'm in a bad space like I am right now, where I'm thinking weird things and feeling weird ways, that my damaged brain can't fix my broken mind. And so my job, and perhaps if you agree with this mindset, your job is to not take your feelings or thoughts personal. Don't read into them. Don't internalize them. Treat them like a tumbleweed passing in the wind. You'll see them. You notice them. Oh, there they are. And there they go. It just doesn't matter. I trust stable me. And I just came off a good stretch of stability. And maybe I'll be back on track tomorrow. And that is, I trust other people too, to be reasonable for me, to hold in their mind my stability. I'm looking at my clock and it's like stuck. 39:53. Uh-oh. Is this frozen? Sorry, I just want to make sure my internet's still working. I'm suddenly feeling paranoid that it's not. No, it's working. Well, I hope you guys can still see me and hear me. I know I must be way back on comments. I hope I finished my thought there too. Now I don't even remember if I finished what I was saying. Oh, there we go. We're caught up. All right. Eric Thorson, I'm going to go. I pray you all overcome your difficulties. I really hope you do. Thanks, Eric. Sarah Carrick, I'm at work being lazy. That's my girl. I like that. John Hudson, because of you, I finally conquered fear of needles. Had blood work done, and my level was 163 for his testosterone. Yikes. 2, thank you so much for all your videos. Thank you, bro. People I take 3 a day. Anna Paula, I can't stand bipolars. They're so self-absorbed. Anna, are you referring to me right now as a bipolar? And if so, then you're entitled to your opinion. I can't stand people that feel the need to put other people down. So, if that's you putting someone down, then ha! Buzzkill, how do I tell my boss to F off in the morning? Do this a lot. Yep. Those sort of short answers, they'll get the message. John Hudson, this Friday I go back to urologist to begin treatment. I can't wait to get started. It's awesome, John. MDX73. I'm sorry, by the way, for how often I'm itching my nose. It's a scene. It's just so bad. I don't know if it's allergies or it's just having long, half Mexican nose hairs that I need to trim. But I literally am like overcome by how badly my nose itches. Can't be a cute look though. MDEX73. Do you think 300 milligrams of SIP is too much on TRT? I mean, a week? If you're talking about 300 mgs a week, for reference, I take 120 a week and I feel great on 120. So, I mean, it all depends on blood work, symptom relief, side effect profile, stuff like that. At a glance, I would say that's a hefty dose, but I'm no doctor. Everyone's different, so I'm not sure. What do you think? Javon Brooks, can you explain self-depersonalization? I think if anyone wants to explain depersonalization to someone, they should just, who doesn't understand, just tell them that it's somewhere along the lines of being up all night and being loaded up on caffeine midway through the next day. You haven't slept in a day or two and you're loaded up on caffeine. There's a bit of a disconnect there that a lot of people can sort of relate to. Or being like horribly hungover to an extent, there's some depersonalized feelings there too. Michael Constantino, you're a source of inspiration. Why I'm still here. Yeah, I mean, thanks, man. I think, yeah, we all gotta grab on. We all gotta grab on to people when we need to, or when we can. So if it's something I do or say that you trust, that's good. I'm okay with that. I mean, just glad you're still here. Jeff Blue Gross, I think you're referring to the Penguin game. Rob Norris, I like this. Got a lot of info when I was just starting HRT. Thanks, man. John Hudson, what do you think about androgel? I think androgel is a legit option for testosterone replacement therapy. I just also think that if you're going to be on androgel, you have to understand that you have to apply it every day, which can be, for some guys, perhaps myself, something you have to do every single day leaves room for error. Something I have to do like once a week, like my TRT injections, like, oh, I can remember to do it once a week. I can be consistent there. But the good thing about androgel is that you're going to have a more consistent, steady state. So if you're taking testosterone every single day at the same dose, then your peaks and valleys will be lower. You also can't touch anyone for like an hour. So if you have a lady or you have kids or a fella, depending on your preferences, then you just got to be careful. Sarah Long, also thank you so much for all your videos. They have helped me a lot of times. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Rob Norris, HRT equals TRT. Yes, hormone replacement therapy, HRT, TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. Sarah Carrick, I just realized this chat is 90% alcoholics, addicts, myself included. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Sounds about right. Custard pie, cashmere, paradoxical effects of HCG. Never heard of that. Yeah, I need to internalize that. I just assume something bad's going to happen to me. I just freak out that something bad's going to happen to me. And I really get in my head. Like a lot of people, as I've discovered over the years, I live in here. I get lost in here all the time. You wouldn't believe some of the weird shit that goes on in my head. You probably would, actually. MDX73. My doc prescribed me 300 mgs of Testip for TRT. What do you think? Like I just said before, keep it based. Hey, there's 69 people watching. Sorry, I'll always be an immature middle school boy. Like I said before, it just depends on your blood work and stuff. Rob Norris, you know. What do I know? A little bit about some things, not a lot about anything. Andrew Franco, because of dealing with depression and anxiety, I lost a great deal of friends. What methods, ways do you recommend to make friends? I think like a lot of people, I think finding friends has to do with being around people consistently and having it be around people who have similar interests. So most of my friends are at work or at the gym. The people I see the most often, and I find people there I can connect to who can see my good, they can see my ugly, and we can find common ground. I think it's tough as you get older to just casually make friends. I think it's more important to nurture a few good ones that you still have chance to. Custard pie, cashmere, next one. MDX33. Okay, then you guys are having a conversation. That's good. Leslie Smith, did you ever use opiates to self-medicate? No, that is something I personally have never done, but I do know a lot of opiate addicts, and I understand the temptation. Another SN for me. Says, I'm about to start TRT with just HCG to maintain the swimmers. Yeah, that's where I need to start HCG. Thoughts of using HCG by itself? I don't know. I should ask Dr. Zelfan what her thoughts on that are, if I ever can bring myself to start. Paula Villafana, when are you going to do tren? Never. Never. Before I started CrossFit, I don't know if any of you guys know this about me, but I honestly thought I wanted to be a bodybuilder. Like, I was obsessed with the idea of just being like a mass monster, being huge, being like the biggest guy walking around. I looked up to guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, stuff like that. And I wanted to be just like them, and I wanted, the ground to crack. But now I have no interest in that. I just want to be in shape, strong. I want to look good naked, and I want to be like versatile as an athlete. That's what's always drawn me to CrossFit. Custer, you guys talking yourself. The Jay Wash experience just started following you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully you find something you like. Yeah, I'm like trying, what can I say now to let you know you should never leave? I'm just kidding. Rob Norris, guess not. Robert GMZ5, sup from Texas. What's up, Robert? I've never been to Texas. I hear everything's bigger there. MDX73, is it have long-term effects? I don't remember what that's in context to. Eric Hale, you haven't posted much on TRT anymore. You're still doing great. Yeah, I'm very, very comfortable with my testosterone replacement therapy. I think I hit this point in my YouTube channel, even though TRT was such a huge part of how this channel started. I mean, honestly, guys, what else do I have to say about it at this point? What I should be doing is starting my HCG. I should stop fucking talking about it, and I should just start it so that we can have something new to talk about. There can be something fresh to present to you guys that might be interesting. I think I started slowing down on TRT vids because I didn't want to force them. I just feel like what I had to offer in terms of how starting it was, what it was like to start it and my journey with it, it leveled off. I've been on 120 milligrams a week for a long time. I think another reason I'm scared to change anything with HCG or whatever is because I've been good here. I'm steady here, I'm safe here, I'm secure here, and I am endlessly afraid of change. I've always been afraid of change. But God willing, I get over that soon and we start the next side of this, which is HCG. Yellow Rose 2, is a venue See, venue to live stream. Oh, I mean, I imagine I would just probably stick with YouTube to live stream since my audience is here, you know? Unless there's some great reason I should go there. Sade Motoresi, how you found your thyroid is low? You can find out your thyroid is low or any other hormone just by getting blood work. For getting blood work. My wife and my sister wife, her twin sister, who lives with us, they're home. And they've got groceries. I got a feeling they're going to make me go help. Buzzkill. If you're having any anxiety, use self-got 75 people talk to you right now. Yes. I think you're trying to say, I got 75 people. I know, I'm not crazy. I have a lot of people willing to just tune in and hang out with me, which has made my anxiety feel a lot better. I'm very spoiled. Very, very spoiled. Look who's home.
One trip. Who are we talking to?
YouTube.
YouTube?
The twins.
Hi, YouTube.
This is my sister wife, Andy.
What's that? Go, 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 go.
And this is my actual wife. Look how strong she is.
We got like a million groceries.
My actual wife.
We work out.
Wow.
We can carry all of our groceries in one run.
Thanks, ladies. I literally just told the live stream that I'm going to have to help you guys. I was wrong.
You underestimate us.
I do. MDX73, Big No, what is your highest CRT dose you've seen? Personally, I was on 200 milligrams a week for a long time, but then my blood levels, you guys don't have to be quiet, you can do whatever you want. My blood levels, they got really high, and so I started lowering my dose. Michael Constantino, I still get suicidal ideation 10 years later. Exercise, veganism, and meditation helps. Yeah, that part of things comes and goes sometimes for me still. Much to my surprise, even. It comes and goes, and I just have to not take it too personal. Hi. Kiss. Buzzkill, let's go get beer. It's a Sunday night. I can't. Rob Norris, no.
Buzzkill.
Everton Souza, I'm from Brazil. Do you like Brazil? Yeah, I mean, of course. I've never been to Brazil, but I don't dislike anywhere. I mean, from what I've seen, it looks beautiful. It looks like there's a lot of beauty in Brazil. Cheetah Jethwa, ever use metformin? No. Michael Consino, I've gotten 20 if you need a roll on baby wipes. I've gotten 20? Another lesson for me, say the TP. Shoot, I'm so behind on this live stream. I bet some of you won't even stick around to see your question answers. Not to sound like I'm pushing anything, but I'm pretty sure you can pay $1 or something to get your comment to the top. I'm not saying you have to do that. I think there's an option for that, though, for you guys. Rob Norris, metformin, dehydrate me, now listed as allergic. Use diet instead. Cool. John Hudson, yesterday I used my Keurig and quoted your response to people who don't think it's real coffee. Sweet. Sarah Keurig, Brazil sucks. I'm some fighting words. That's Merriman's comical. That's my Sherman. And you said duty. I know. Buzzkill. Yeah, no one's has a landline phone anymore. Rob Norris, 500 twice a day. I don't know if you're talking about testosterone, but it sounds like you're on a cycle. Can't possibly be. God! Ah! My nose. My nose is so itchy right now. So itchy. It's basically all this live stream is people trying to hang in there while I itch my nose. It's very hot. Thank you. Cheetah Jethwa. That's what old t-shirts are for. Oh, God. Being able to wipe your butt is more important than the live stream. We will be here. Thanks, man. Tell that to my sphincter. Marla Robinson. Noah and the TV cracked me up. Noah, you are too funny. What a cute guy you are. Oh, thank you. Michael, how do you get the motivation to go out in public with anxiety and depression without the use of drugs? I think that I'm one of those people who's adopted the mindset that doing what I need to do makes more sense than doing what I think I want to do. So if I want to isolate, if I want to lay in bed, if I want to do nothing, then I take on the first thought, wrong thought sort of mentality. And then usually if I force myself to be around people, maybe not total strangers, but people that I know who know me, then I can I end up feeling better just being around them. And I'm reminded that even if I think I don't want to do something, it doesn't mean I shouldn't do it. RVEL, it's 8 a.m. here. I'm from India, so we are finding toilet papers. Yay! Oh my gosh, from India. That's awesome. Jeff Blue, is Facebook still a thing, bro? I mean, I cough up too much time on it. Joshua Ballard, staying on meds, that's my trouble. It just depends on the meds, I suppose. MDX73, big no. What's the max dose you've seen for TRT? Yeah, again, like for me, 200. I don't know what another... I mean, I guess we had someone on this stream saying they were on 300. Joshua Edmond, hello from Canada. Oh, don't. Okay, I was about to do like a Canadian accent, but I won't be that guy. I was recently diagnosed with PTSD. I'm sorry to hear that. Started on antidepressants. Your videos have been very helpful. Thanks, bro. You're welcome, and I hope that transition goes well. I hope you're staying really in communication with at least one person who's not your doctor. Oh, sick. And someone who is a medical professional. The cast iron skillet for chocolate chip. Oh, Lord. And then you're being patient. Sorry, my bad. I mean, what you just said is more important, but look what my wife bought. So this is like, I guess, a skillet to make like chocolate chip cookies. And then you put ice cream on it. I don't know. We're going to use it. We're going to get fat together. GameStar 1985. Cold showers and no fat works great for depression and anxiety. Does it really? Is that really a thing? Chance Cycle. Hey, good to see you on a live stream. Going through a tough couple weeks here with social anxiety. Just good to see there are others out there. Yeah, I'm sorry that I hope that changes for you soon, and I feel for you. I'm glad to be here. Artistic amnesia. Are you still going to school for video? No, I did a couple terms of that and was convinced that based on my goals and what I wanted, it wasn't necessary for me. And so I felt empowered to stop. Grant Shidell, glad I found your channel. It has been one that I've been watching since I've started TRT myself. Awesome. I'm glad this channel could be here as a resource for you, bruh. William Frank Noah, got your head on the right direction. I hope so. Sarah Carrick, quoting Nate Dogg, smoke weed every day. Ryan, my wife goes, yeah. Ryan Kelly, gotta say, man, your videos have helped me a lot. I'm coming to terms with my illness, which I will overcome. That's the spirit. That's the mindset. I love it. And when I'm low, your advice helps me so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me, Ryan. And I love your attitude. That reminds me to maintain that attitude. Cheetah Jethwa, how long does TRT take to kick in for mental benefits? Took me about 4 to 6 weeks. I've heard people experiencing benefits much faster. Abby Croner, it's summer and I have self-harm scars. I'm sorry. I see I think I know where this is going. I'm terribly ashamed of them. How do I embrace them? How do I stop obsessing whether or not people can see them? Almost everything I'm insecure about, everything I think only I'm dealing with, or anytime I think eyes will be on me, people will focus on me, they'll notice things about me. I usually, if I can just be brave enough to not worry about it and just go out there, so for you, wear clothes that would show them, you're probably, I mean, you might get a few people who don't understand, and granted, that could happen, but I think in all likelihood, someone's going to see them and feel brave enough to show theirs. You know, it's a part of your story. It doesn't define you. So I think with that sort of thing, you embrace it as part of your story so long as you're not flaunting it to make people uncomfortable. It's more just like, look, this happened and I'm not going to cover up. And then maybe someone else who's done it will then feel like they can just be themselves too and move on from it. That's just my thought. Agro D, holy shit, bro, you've grown from 8K followers. Congrats. Yeah, somehow 52,000 people hit the subscribe button. That's crazy. Michael Constantino, no, I have a legitimate question. I know you don't smoke weed, but what are your thoughts on it? It helps me eat, sleep, and feel less depressed. Look, I think everyone's different. How they work is different. And, you know, if that's a part of your lifestyle that you think works for you and you're confident of that, then more power to you. I think it wouldn't hurt once in a while to take breaks and let your brain take breaks. But I know a lot of people that are very successful who function very well and find benefits to smoking weed. And, you know, life's crazy, and we all have to find ways to get through it. So I know it wouldn't be for me, but again, like I said, I know people that use it for those reasons, and they're wonderful and productive and healthy people. So I think it's just a personal choice. I think if you can acknowledge that it's having a bunch of negative effects on your life, then that's a different one. You know, that's a different conversation. But if you're certain that it's helping you, then good for you. Bottom line is, do you, but challenge yourself if you feel like it's a crutch. Buzzkill, have you ever just gone out and just smoked tears off your car? Really helps. Smoke. Oh, no, I've never done that. Like, just, are you talking about just peel out or something, just blow smoke? I don't think I have the right car for it. Audrey Fusur. McKenna Royale, stoked you're streaming live. Burn herbals greener than Ninja Turtles. Javon Brooks, chicken. Sarah Carrick, that's deep. Wrong answer. John Hudson, you doing a live stream is great. Way to end the weekend. Oh, that's dope. Milk Me TV. What up, Noah? What's up? That's my guy. Susan Greenside. What is your advice for people struggling with DPDR? I just said this a little bit ago, but I'll just say it again. Be with familiar people. Do familiar things that remind you of your past. Stay in smaller spaces and be patient. Know that it can get better. Maybe get blood work to make sure you don't have a hormone issue. Rob Norris, the egg is unicellular organism. They were first. Oh, well, thank you. Perfect. John Hudson, what made you choose injections over androgel or the patch? Injections were just easier for my constantly forgetful personality. I just had a feeling I would be more consistent if I used injectable TRT. Buzzkill, I've hit rock bottom before. You can get better. Yeah, some people do have to hit rock bottom before you have to get better. It's not a requirement, but it is it's pretty common. Jill asks, no, I've had DPDR for past 4.5 years and now got mild DPDR. The way I healed myself from OCD and made DPDR better was through reprocessing fears and traumatic thoughts and staying positive. Thank you for sharing that. That's powerful. Tim Tam, thanks for all your work on this channel, Noah. You helped me out with a ton of your videos through the worst of my depression. Good to see you doing relatively well nowadays. Now I'm no longer depressed. That's my favorite part of your message. Thank you. Audrey, Confused Sewer. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? Yes. Your insights into serious and goofy matters are always great and entertaining. Of course it makes a sound. Just because you can't hear the sound doesn't mean it didn't make a sound.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Are you though?
I'm sure. It makes a sound. That's like saying your buddy calls you on the phone and takes a shit. Does his shit smell just because you're not there? You know it smells. You know it smells. He's got a terrible diet. It's going to smell.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
Was that a weird comparison? Oh my gosh. What's wrong with my nose? I told my employer about my social... Okay, Chance Cycle. I told my employer about my social anxiety. Only sort of made me more anxious about what my boss thinks of me. At least you took that chance, though. Good for you. Huh, and it says your title, or your avatar is Chance. Shots. Rob Norris. Shots do not rub off on wife. Yes, TRT shots don't. Androgel can. Milk Me TV. What's up with the lack of videos? Yeah. I'm lazy, mate, alright? Like, I want to make videos, but I'm lazy. And that's all I got. I should make more, huh? Yeah, my wife was, yeah. David Strain, it's hard dealing with anxiety and depression in AA. Seems like other alcoholics and addicts still make you feel stigmatized. Really? I'd say anyone in AA that makes you feel stigmatized from mood problems is, like, projecting their own stuff because there's so much of it in AA. Mood problems. William Frank, how was Lexapro work for and depression? How was Lexapro work for and depression? I never took Lexapro. I think my mom did. I think psych meds, you just have to be careful. You need to be monitored and you need to be patient. But, you know, I think for the right person, given the right situation, it can help. Jiffy's World. I recently watched the film Numb, and damn, that is a good movie. Yeah, that is a movie I recommended on this channel a few years ago. Very important movie for people to see. Guys, if you haven't seen the movie Numb and you deal with depersonalization, go watch it yesterday. Cheetah Jethwa, Noah, do you still use an AI? I've never used an aromatase inhibitor. That's something that can keep too much testosterone from converting to estrogen. I've never used it. I've only lowered my dose for testosterone as I thought I needed to based on my blood work. Sarah Long, if you were one superhero for any day, who would you be and why? Okay, I'm very cliche and very easy. I would be Superman. I could just do a bunch of cool shit if I were Superman. If I wanted to chill my beverage, I could go boom, chill beverage. If I wanted to heat up some old pasta, I could just use my eyes. And if I felt like flying, there's that too. I could also go to the gym and troll people and just lift a lot of weight. Superman, I think, unless you're just like in denial, Superman, in my opinion, is the most easy answer for a question like that because he can do everything. So why wouldn't you want to just like have like some diversity, I suppose. Right, guys? Okay, cool. Sarah, I like your questions a lot. You might be my favorite person on here right now. Not that I don't love everybody. Javon Brooks. Javon Brooks. How do you express these feelings without feeling like you're copping out in life? I think you just need to own them, not use them as your excuse for everything. I think there's legitimate time when feelings, experiences, mood problems very well can be your excuse for things, but I think it's more just addressing them as opposed to identifying by them exclusively. Rob Norris doesn't care about us. I don't don't even know what that means. Smallmouth bass fishing. Accepting depersonalization and not fearing it will get you through it. That's very true. If you fear anxiety symptoms, it will only create more anxiety symptoms. This man speaks the truth. Everyone, internalize that comment. Vegan vomit. How many mgs per week on the test sip these days? 120 milligrams. Are you still popping benzos? Point one. I've got some repeat questions. I get there's new people tuning in. Oh my gosh, I am so backed up. I'm answering questions from a half hour ago. That's how far back I've fallen on live streams. Guys, if you ever want to get to the top of the live stream, you can always, it sounds self-promoty or maybe it sounds douchey, but it's a fact. You can always do the super chat feature. You have to pay $1, which some people think is heinous. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's a way to get to the top. It helps support the channel. And then I'll see your comment will pop up for me, I'm pretty sure. David Strain, I've been sober in AA a few years, but mental illness is still stigmatized even in AA. What should I do? Don't stop talking about it. That's what you should do. Don't stop talking about it. Jeff Blue, I'm blessed with a high paying. I'm not a sociopath, I think. Should I go to Bora Bora? I'm going. Love you, bro. Big ups. It sounds like you already knew. Love you too, man. Have fun. Danielle Pate, I really try to like live streams. I really try. Yeah, I mean, I think live streams are cool. I think live streams can be a little disorienting because there's so many people asking so many questions, and I get that can be kind of weird. Fabian Best live now. Yeah, I'm live right now. I'm just behind on questions. So it's like 8:50, but I'm seeing time tags or timestamps on these, and it's like really late. I probably am going to wrap this up in the next 15-20 minutes. There's no way I'm going to get to everyone's question. I'm sorry about that. I'll try to get to them in the comment section. Like, I'll try to write them down. But I apparently am just popular enough on this platform to not be able to keep up with everyone's questions, which I don't know if that's kind of sad or that's kind of cool. But I definitely, for anyone's question I don't get to, because my phone's even dying, I'm about to plug it in, know that I appreciate the fact that you left one. I'm just plugging in my phone real quick. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. My nose is so itchy. Okay. Pyaw! Pyaw! Alright, phone is plugged in. I think it should last a little while longer now. Are
you done?
Huh?
Are you done?
Oh, I'm almost done. I'll probably go 10-15 more minutes and I'll wrap it up. 'Cause I'm hungry. Woo! Max Murphy. Alright, let's see if I can rapid fire these. Alright, we're going into short answer mode, guys. See if I can possibly get anywhere near where we're supposed to be. Max Murphy, thank you for helping me not feel alone. You're welcome, man. Elsa S. Potts, postural orthostatic. Nope, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, guys. Dr. Science, Google defines okay, cool. Beta Beatrice, it causes your heart to race upon standing. Rob Norris, POTS are a fun ride. No Sage Boss, big, I need advice. I lost a girlfriend after 12 years. Ever since, I felt like shit. How do you cope with DP and negative suicidal feelings? It's scary as fuck. Yeah, that's really sad. It's really scary. I think that you stay mindful of why this is happening to you, and you get close to friends and family and support. You don't isolate. First thought, wrong thought. First thought, wrong thought. Wrong thought. Pink Nina, thank you for your videos. It allows me to understand a man that I am in love with. He has struggled with depression and anxiety for a few years now, and it's nice to hear a male perspective. I'm really glad that I could help you with that perspective. Elsa S., yeah, a bit of pictures. Benzodiazepines can last forever. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Buzzkill, how we deal with work and morning after sleepless night of panic attacks. Just quit. I think I have to. I don't know if that's the answer of just to quit, but maybe if you feel comfortable enough, have an open conversation with your boss about the fact that you deal with mood disorder. Maybe take that advice with a grain of salt. I'm sorry, man. That's horrible. I quit a job once for that. What am I saying? Here I am telling you not to quit. I literally once had a panic attack the night before I was going to start a job. I showed up early, told them I wasn't going to be able to work for them because I had so much anxiety, and then went home. So fuck me, right? X and Dome. Everyone should hit the Temple of Iron. Yep. Everyone should work out. Sarah Carrick. Best way to dispose of a dead body. I'm gonna say go with the Heisenberg method. Rob Norris. If ISYMFS, I don't know what that means. Daniel Pate is a program for people who are sedentary called Walking for Anxiety. There's also Couch to 5K. That's dope. Rob Norris, CT Fletcher, Google it. Oh, I know CT. Tayo, how do you meditate? I exercise. Can't read your name, but it says, which doesn't kill you makes you stronger, Noah. What it feels like being dead for the most time of your life. Yeah. If you're talking about mood disorder and how it makes you feel like you're the walking dead, it's true. Put the body in acid, yeah. Dr. Science, I find myself, when more depressed, apologizing to people for everything I do or say. Me too, actually. Yeah, me too. Has anyone felt that way? I guarantee you, Dr. Science, a lot of people have felt that way. Fabian, the best. I think things are stuck. Good night, Joshua. Armin6458, what do you think about the mental health app Stigma? I've never heard of it. I'll look into it. Black Harvester Entertainment, I'm struggling with DP, but it's getting better. Thanks. I'm so glad it's getting better. Smokey says, hi, everyone. So be sure to say hi to Smokey. Candace says, negative people should keep their negative comments to themselves. Wouldn't that be nice? It's not going to happen, but wouldn't that be nice? Positive people should do the same. No! Sarah! Incorrect. Positive people should be positive. Wait, was she talking to you, Sarah? Is that why you said that? Jim Hill, thanks for your videos. Trying to stop drinking here, too. It's not easy. Your videos have been good for me. I'm glad, man. Candace, Dr. Science, I do, too. That's my Sherman. Do you think it's true what some health articles are saying that current guys' testosterone is lower than their grandfathers? I think that people in this day and age are dealing with a lot more toxins, a lot more things that could possibly impact that, from air to quality to water to processed foods to lifestyles, you know. I think we're less active. Makes sense. I'm going to go with yes. Gary Smith. Noah, love the chats. Good luck with the ACG and life in general. Praying for you like always. Just know that there are people out here that care. I care about you too, and I appreciate that. JJ B. Drummond, unless you have a... I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I know, Rob. I'm way backed up. I've never heard of for Elliot Kaplan, I've never heard of the Harris Harrington DP program. Brandon Ferre. Hey, Noah, did you ever struggle with existential rumination with DPDR? I struggle with it badly and can't figure out how to stop thinking about existential thoughts. Yeah, something I think I still struggle with. I think that challenging your thoughts, putting pen to paper, figuring out which part of your thoughts are based in reality, which part of your thoughts are based in your own anxiety, and then seeing if you can answer your own questions and trick yourself into realizing that you're freaking out over nothing can be helpful, and then talk to people about it. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to call it. There are a lot of questions that I didn't get to, and I'm really, really sorry. I know that there's a ton of questions I didn't get to, so if you're one of those people that left those questions, please know that I'm going to do this every Sunday. I'll try to do it for 2 hours, and you can super chat your question to the top if you want to in the future. Know that I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for taking the time, and I'm going to eat some food. Since I'm not taking any more questions, I bet half the people are going to sign off. But do you guys want to see what I'm about to eat for dinner, perhaps? Do you want me to put a camera on you, honey? All right. So my wife and I went to the coast today, and we got fish and chips and crab cakes and clam chowder. Crab cake, some tartare, a cold fry. Wasn't very good. And we got some of this. You're not on camera, I'm not gonna put you on camera. There's some of that clam chowder. And lastly, because I know there's not enough good entertainment in the world, you guys want to see what I'm having for dinner, even though you didn't ask. Fish and chips. And then, because diet starts Monday, got some ice cream. Yeah. All right, guys. It's a new week. Let's make it a good one. Am I right, Andy?
Yes.
She's like, you dick! Leave me off your videos. All right, we'll see you guys next Sunday. I will probably start it around, I don't know, 7 to 9 next Sunday. That'll be the goal.
I'll be here next Sunday.
I won't be here next Sunday, so I'll do a live stream from Shasta.
Will you?
Nope, I probably won't.
You won't be there. You'll be like on your way home.
That's true. Well, I'll do a live stream next week then, as my wife explains to me why this isn't going to work. Thank you guys for watching. I'll try to answer some of the questions I didn't get to in the comment section, because this video will end up being posted on the channel. We'll see you guys next week. We'll do this more often. I'll try to be a better YouTuber because I love you. Peace.